Shalom Chavrim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. And friends, we are getting messages out of the Middle East that it is about to hit the fan. And not just only out of the Middle East, we're also getting messages right out of Italy. Our good friend Lorenzo there on Already Happened. And unfortunately, I can't get the screen up fast enough to share this with you. But he was showing this morning satellite footage there of the U.S. base near Al Tanf. Now, Al Tanf happens to be right there where it's on southern, southeast Syria, right on the border where the northeast corner of Jordan and southwest corner of Iraq come together there to cross into Syria. A little highway that goes in there. We've talked about the base that's been there for quite some time. It appears that the U.S. has deployed the SAM missile system there. That's an anti-aircraft missile defense system that the U.S. has deployed. From what we are seeing right now, from the satellite footage that he has already put out on alreadyhappened.com. You can visit his Twitter or his website, already-happened.com, to see that imagery that's being placed up there. But at the same time, I was getting intel this morning from Israel that things are about to hit the fan. It's not going to be very pretty. And of course, we can see that this situation could quickly spiral completely out of control. So we're going to be monitoring everything that's going on, trying to keep you guys up to date. We're watching closely. As we said last night, Russia already has warned in the Russian media there, in the Russian language there, that the U.S. has moved in a number of assets that it seems to be very obvious that the U.S. is planning on striking Damascus in this alleged chemical attack. And what's sad is we have proven over and over and over again that the Syrian government has never used the chemical weapons against their own people, especially during 2013. Aaron Erdem, the MK member of the Turkish parliament there, that has clearly defined that it was actually the Turkish government that supplied the sarin gas to ISIS militants who entered into the Syrian country to use that against the civilian population there. So we're really dealing with some serious situations that's happening, and we're trying to watch what's going on. We know that Iran is definitely on target to be taken down, and recently, too, I just discovered a very, very troubling book written by a Jewish lady there that I'm going to be sharing some details with you guys on as well. It was the details about how the abortion law became legal or permissible, I should say, in Israel. And it really troubled me tremendously to see what I actually saw. We'll share that with you later this evening in a very special broadcast on that. But right now, we are dealing with a very serious situation in the Middle East there that could easily spiral out of control. Looks like Iran is definitely going to be on target here. And it's, in light of the fact, you have to keep in mind, President Bashar al-Assad just shared the other day, I shared this with you guys, President Bashar al-Assad had actually signed a military agreement and a rebuilding of the military infrastructure of Syria once the war was complete. That was like a green light for the Syrian government, or excuse me, for Israel to say, okay, this is truly a threat. They threatened before that they would take out Assad, and that just gives them the more reason to want to do so. I don't agree with the situation, but that's exactly what Israel will interpret this as. And again, those of you that are joining late in the broadcast here, we do have breaking news coming out of the Middle East there. Lorenzo on alreadyhappened.com has shared a satellite photo that shows at the Al Tanf base that the U.S. military has deployed a SAMS system there at their base there. That is an anti-aircraft missile system that has been deployed there at Al Tanf. I guess the U.S. is taking very seriously protecting this base here, prepared to take out any aircraft that comes near this region here. On top of that, we shared with you yesterday all the different military assets the U.S. has moved into place to be able to make an attack on Syria. At the same time, we are getting information coming out of Israel, friends that we have there, that their own contacts are saying that things are about to hit the fan. We'll keep an eye on it, guys, throughout the day here. We'll keep you updated, and even late tonight in the event something turns for the worst. I'll try to let you know what's going on. I know those of you that have friends and family that live in Israel, as I do, want to know exactly what's happening. So we'll be on top of it for you. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Shalom, shalom. And don't forget, support the broadcast. You can do that by visiting IsraeliNewsLive.org. If you have trouble donating there, all you have to do then is go to Israeli News Live, or actually Patreon, patreon.com/Israeli News Live, and you can donate there as well. Even here on our YouTube channel, I think we have a little button right there below or above the subscribe button as well, where you can donate right directly off of YouTube. Shalom, shalom, and blessings to you all. Now I got to figure out how to stop the broadcast because I've never done it like this with this phone.